to you to do, a purpose, that you sow in tithes, that you sow in offerings, that you ask God for blessings, you ask God for healing, for strength, for power. You know, you got to go through with it. You can't be like Joel and decide to like, hey God, I can't like literally do what it is that is this being done. You know, you know. And before I be at church, there was like a time in my life where I faced, I actually disliked church. I want church to actually leave me alone, to bot out my life. But that is not the purpose. The purpose is getting to know God. Getting to seek God out, purposely. You know, I find it that somebody wants to lecture you and talk about, you know, um, doing your school work properly, or you need to stay in school and actually get to class, but you want to go outside and play and hang out and miss the chances of being in class. So these is things that you just shoo out of your life. I have a mom. I never formally introduced her. Let me introduce my mom to the channel that is actually wanting eye of God to actually rule through this channel, this embedded of my life, That's like in every way that he wants to possibly take it. I don't know. He wants to take it to success. I don't know. But let me introduce my mom. My mom is the lady who bared, a bird pound of who I am. I mean, this is who I am. I'm Kieran Williams. I live Trinidad and Tobago. I grew up in a place called Sangre Grande. I live close to Sangre Grande Hospital. And my nickname in the streets is called Nuts. I have like a few different nicknames, but normally my real nickname is Marcus. I doesn't really give out that nickname. But my mom is Alison Mary Williams. That is my mother's, real name. She haven't gotten married, so she didn't change over her name. And she haven't got a home of her own. She's almost to 60 years, and I do want to help her to actually obtain rest and salvation, being going to 60 and I going to 30 into my 40s. So for me to rest with my mom is one of the most blessed things to have like a entrepreneurial businesses kind of thing going on. I doesn't really mind. But to show my mom that I can succeed is one of the greatest things that I need to do, because which part I come from is like I didn't choose to follow the guidelines that my mom tried to set before I reached 20s, and 25 and ready to apply for a job, at a place, because I don't watch YouTube, and instead I look for like a CPM or of like 100. I will look for a CPM that is like $2 and $4. I mean, what's it really going to get out of that? But that is the minimum wage. And that is how, my life really end up on the side of the streets. You know? And you just think that it bad. You just think that, it makes you feel bad or it makes you look bad. But it is only give you a dull sense of life. Think about I film in here. It doesn't have like a webcam. It doesn't have like a computer or a TV to like actually record fun stuff like like game. It kind of hard to like actually do stuff like that. But everybody can tell which part Mr. Beast or PewDiePie comes from. Posting video games. And eventually they're able to post to. They're posting fun and creative things. Nobody doesn't know which part they're going, and then money might come and it might change the niche and the timing that which part you want to be. But I have my channel based on what the poverty life that which part I live and what it is that I do. You know? So I give a poster of every day into like 6 in the morning, 6 in the evening. But mostly these days I tend to use the moon and the stars more as lights, and it is not going very good. But don't be angry at me. Don't be just hating and bragging and feeling all remorseful about what it is that I'm doing. So let me stop here. One